The moment the man arrived at the border, he sensed something was wrong. Clearly, two poor men had been signaled that they could escape from here. But just 10 meters into their run, an arrow pierced one of their hearts. While the man was left puzzled, the friend who had brought him to the border tossed him a bag of diamonds worth 10 million. Then he gave him 2 minutes to flee. Only then did the man snap back to reality. It turned out the friend had lured him to the border to force him into a hunting game organized by wealthy elites. But at that moment, he had no desire to play such a game. He immediately grabbed his backpack and prepared to leave. Unexpectedly, in the next second, a group of armed soldiers suddenly surrounded him. Only then did the friend stop wasting words. He gave him 2 minutes to escape. Realizing they intended to play for real, the man had no choice but to dash quickly toward the forest behind him. As soon as the 2 minutes elapsed, the elites raised their hunting rifles and launched the game. Little did they know, from the moment they stepped into the forest, they had become the prey instead of the hunters. Because the man they faced was no ordinary person, but an award-winning, top-tier boxing champion. The elites ran for a long time without finding any trace of him. At that point, the man dared not stop running. He intended to cross the border into Thailand. Soon he reached a riverbank. In the water, he spotted the corpse of a woman struck by an arrow. It was clear she had been hunted down by those elites days earlier. At that moment, the hat-wearing elite had an idea to locate the man. He climbed a hillside to scan the area from above. He quickly spotted the man drinking water by the river. Fortunately, the man ducked behind a large tree in time. Seeing the hat-wearer angrily marching down toward him, the man plunged into the river. By the time the hat-wearer reached the hillside's base, the man had vanished without a trace. Unbeknownst to him, the man was hiding right behind him. When the other elites finally found the hat-wearer, he had already become a corpse. Only then did they realize they were up against a dangerously formidable prey. But outnumbered and overconfident, they felt no fear. As they arrived at a waterfall searching for the man, one elite spotted him below. He shouted for his teammates to fire downwards. Hearing the commotion, the man dove into the water again, and took cover behind a massive rock. Although the incoming arrows could not harm him, the elites were not about to let him go. They set up a grenade launcher and blew him through the air. Ultimately, the man slid down toward the mountain's base. Luckily, his body could withstand heavy impacts. After sliding hundreds of meters, he fortunately landed on a soft patch of ground. When he came to, he realized several elephants stood behind him. Just as he was at a loss, a young girl suddenly emerged. After some conversation, the girl learned the man was being hunted by the elites. She wanted to discuss things further with him, but the man had no time for idle talk. He turned to flee the border immediately. Seeing him head the wrong way, the girl stopped him at once. Then, kindly, she led him toward the border road. Realizing the girl was not a bad person, the man followed her without hesitation. However, they had not gone far when they saw the charred body of a black bull lying on the ground. Only then did they realize they had entered a minefield. Even more terrifying, the elites had pursued them by car. The man hurriedly told the girl to crouch down and hide.